Hi, this is David Hall, and this is a demo of the UC Berkeley Overmind system. Responding up here in the upper left corner is the green Zerg. I'm going to slow down the game just a little bit. Hopefully a little more. Hopefully a little less. Alright, so our agent is designed basically to contain the opponent to their single base by continuously harassing them. First thing you can see is Sparky, who is this green drone. He scouts the base and in most battles will try to harass, but against the built-in AI he is too powerful, and so we have disabled him. Up here you see that we build a pool relatively early, a spawning pool relatively early, around 9. This is the over pool build order for those who know it. We'll build 6 Zerglings very quickly. This allows us to again put pressure, continuous pressure on the enemy, and also to help prevent any early harassment by any opponent. We also expand, usually around 14. Seems to be about the earliest we can do it using this build. Sparky, the Wonder Drone, continues to run away, and as our Zerglings start to come closer. Now the hope is that with these Zerglings is that either they will do a lot of damage or that they'll keep any rush delayed so that we'll have a chance to build up more defense. So here they come. They will try to only engage if they think that they have allies that will come to help them, the Zerglings that is. And they'll try to do some damage. They are particularly attracted to probes. They'll probably have to run away pretty soon. Okay. Alright, so once they decide that they have more forces than we do, we run back to our main. And the main is just about to finish, or they run back to our natural, and our natural is just about to finish. Which will mean that we'll soon be able to start our lair, or we've already started our lair. So one thing we're about to see is that we will build sunken colonies very quickly. This is something that maybe is not something that a human would ordinarily do, but it turns out that our bot, at least, and it seems like bots in general, don't seem to be very capable of figuring out where early pressure is. Or when pressure might be coming. Alright, there's our third hatchery that comes after we started our lair, and hopefully our sunken colonies will get started soon. They're much more delayed than they usually are. Alright, let's see what's going on in their base. We try to keep this overlord stuck in their base to see what's going on and to detect when a rush leaves. We also try to keep one at the ramp leading from their main base into their natural. This will definitely let us see whenever they try to leave. Alright, there goes down the first creep colony. There's our swarm of Zerglings. We build these Zerglings in response to the fact that they have an awful lot of zealots, and now they're moving out. You can see them moving, and this should trigger our bot to build even more defenses, knowing that a rush is coming. Here they come. Hopefully we'll be building our sunken colony soon. It looks like this time the bot, for whatever reason, is opting for a much more aggressive opening, much more Zergling heavy defense, but it's going to build these sunken colonies that are going to be a little too late to actually stop their initial rush, but we'll still be able to hold it off almost certainly. Alright. It's not clear where their initial push is, but these units are going to find them. Here they go. The built-in AI is really dumb and will follow our units for a very long time. But that said, we would still be able to hold this off, even if they weren't running around chasing them. Okay. Now we're going to be building our spire. The spire is a primary tech structure that we're interested in. It'll unlock mutalisks, and our mutalisks will let us harass the enemy constantly, and they're also just a very versatile unit that will allow us to do things. You'll see here that we said for great justice. This is because they have killed off all of our Zerglings, and we thought that it's time for our probes to come to the defense of their base. Alright, Spire is about halfway done. We're going to build a couple more Zerglings, maybe to help hold off anything else. But now we should mostly just be saving up money so that we can build as many Mutalisks as possible as soon as the Spire is finished. So it looks like we're only going to be able to get 3 right off the bat, maybe 4. That's less than usual, but there was, again, a lot of early pressure, which caused us to make way more Zerglings and way more sunken colonies than we would have liked. Okay, so our first couple of Mutalisks have finished. They're going to start to run down. Looks like we're going to have 4 of them. And what's going to happen is we're going to start to disassemble their base, starting from the outside of their defenses and working their way in. You can see the built-in is stupidly expanding to this basically useless site. Alright, so now I'm going to turn on drawing to show the state of what our agent's doing. You can see that we've constructed what we call a threat hull, which is a polygon of all the possible things that can attack us. We update it relatively quickly. As you can see here, it continues to move as the Dragoons move, and our Mutalisks are going to try to stay on the outside of the hull at all times, and we'll try to pick off things that are either outside of the hull or right on the edge of the hull. Sometimes this works better than others, but the hope is that by staying on the outside we'll take a minimum amount of damage but still be able to work down their base. Okay. You can also see over here we have the state of our planner. Our planner tries to keep track of what's going on in terms of what things we're producing, and it also keeps track of what we would like to have. So you can see that we're building an upgrade to make our overlords faster. This happens because we lost an overlord. We're also building more Mutalisks, and we're trying to expand. We're continuing to make drones because we don't feel like we need any more Mutalisks to continue to put pressure on them. We will build a handful more Mutalisks whenever we think it's important, or whenever we have an excess of gas. Right now we're probably larva blocked, so that we're not actually able to build any more Mutalisks. Alright. Looks like this expansion is just started. It'll be a while. Alright. So, I'm going to turn off drawing now, because it actually makes the game run much faster. And we're going to sort of watch as the base is slowly disassembled. You can see that we wander around the base looking for the right entry point. We're really attracted towards mineral lines so that we can hurt their economy as much as possible. We're going to speed up the game just a little bit. And maybe just a little bit more. As you can see, we're basically just destroying the outside of their base. We now have decided that they have a lot of drones, but their defenses have come and moved their probes inside of the threat hull so that we're not able to attack it. So we now turn back to them now that we've taken away all of the threats, and we're going to slowly disassemble their base. There's not much else to say. Here our expansion is finished, and we're already starting to mine it pretty effectively. We also have these Zerglings running around looking for any expansions that the enemy might have hidden. The built-in doesn't do this, but it seems like something that is definitely worth checking out, especially when you have 12,000 APM to work with. Alright, looks like the game is basically over. I'm going to turn it on to max speed, and we'll just slowly watch as the Mutalisks just destroy their base in just a couple of seconds. Thank you again for watching this video of the UC Berkeley Overmind. I hope you have gotten a sense for what our agent is trying to do and what it is capable of, and have a great day.